Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, I am back from school. I literally just got back from school, and now I just want to talk because, I just want to talk. So, I want to tell you guys about the books I really want to read. And this month, the month of March, now my TBR, because I'm like, this whole TBR thing doesn't really sit right with me. So, we're just doing like books I really want to read. That's what we're going to be doing. So, books I really want to read that have piqued my interest, I might or might not read them as we make some snack for me because she's hungry. I literally, no, like literally, I feel like this should be studied or something because it's a form of torture, Because I woke up at 5 a.m. Okay, I left this house at 6 a.m. From 5 to 6, honestly, I can't eat in the morning. I can't eat when I'm going anywhere. I get anxiety. I get like tummy issues. So I can't eat in the morning. So since 5 a.m. till now, I have not ingested anything other than water. Okay, that's a lie. I did have a little bit of tiramisu, my tiramisu that I made. That is not really tiramisu. It's just some sort of um mediocre tiramisu, and I didn't like it because I was still having like the anxiety tummy thing. You really don't care. Let's just talk about my books. Let's go make something to eat as we talk about my books. Okay. 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 I have decided to take eggs in chapati rolled into one and juice. Juice. Wait, Del Monte sponsor me. Okay, yeah, that's what we are eating today. As we talk about our books. Oh, look at that. You can see them. Okay. So let me first tell you about my current read. I am currently reading Second Chance by Jane Green. It is a decent book. So it's about this group of friends who were like friends when they were in I think middle school or something. And so they grow up and they drift apart. And then so they were I think a group of five. They were a group of five. And so they grow up and drift apart and everybody's living their lives. And then one of them, you know, goes to Jesus. So now what's happening is they have the rest of them have come together to mourn the one who's gone. And yeah, so it's about how it's a very emotional book. I low-key don't feel it. I like it, but I don't know, it doesn't have that first place that I'm looking for. But it's actually very decent. I've been tabbing. I really like it actually. It's not my usual kind of books, but I don't hate it. So this friends are now just kind of shows us each friend's life up to the point where they are. So kind of after they drifted apart, what happened to each person, and I think it mostly focuses on Holly Mack. Holly Mack was the one most closest to the one that left, and so it mostly focuses on her life because she has a very dis honestly it's not a very good relationship. She has a very not healthy relationship with her husband, and she's now going through the motions of realizing and kind of resenting this dude, and she's now figuring herself out and figuring out what she wants to do with herself and her kids and all of that. So it goes through every person's life and what they've been through and how this dead character helped each of them go through the emotions of their life, because he was the one constant in everybody else's life even when all the others had drifted apart. This one character, his name is Tom. Tom stayed in touch with all of them and was very impactful in all of their lives. So we're now just going through, uh, it's going through flashbacks of when Tom was in their lives and now that he's not in their lives and when they're mourning him. It's a decent book. I think when I sit down and really read it, I'll really enjoy it. Because when I was reading it today in school after my class, and I was a little bit because the people around me and I don't like people. So yeah. So that's my current treat. Let me pour myself a glass of juice. I actually really like Jane Green. Her writing is very good, easy to follow, and the characters are British. So I feel there's some British-ishness to it, but it's very easy to follow. So I like it. But I'm not picking up any other book by Jane Green intentionally, unless I just pick it up because I read the back and I forgot that the other. I just I wouldn't read any of her other books. Is what I'm trying to say. So I have this is my recent buy. This one, I don't know. I'm very bad. People should like take money away from me because I just purchase books nowadays. Every time I go anywhere with their books, I will purchase a book, and like that's not good for my bank, you know. So this is, I think, a middle grade book. It's called Starfell, Willow Moss and the Lost. I feel like this is like a part of a sort of series type thing. Yep. So why did I pick this up? I don't know. It sounded interesting. Willow Moss, the least powerful sister in a family of witches, has a magical ability for finding lost things, like spectacles or socks. Useful, but not exactly exciting. Then the most feared witch in all of Starfell comes asking for Willow's help. Last Tuesday has gone missing, and without it, the whole world could unravel. Now Willow holds the fate of Starfell in her rather unremarkable hands. I don't know why I'm reading it like I'm not the one who literally purchased this book. I don't know. It sounds interesting. I wanted a book. It's colorful. I'm still a kid. I got it. So that's my recent buy. Other books I want to read are digital. So the other books I really want to read in this month are books that I started saying I'll read in January, which is Beverly Jenkins, The Women Who Dare series. I really want to read these books because they sound so interesting. I just don't know why I don't pick them up. Like this is a me problem, but I'm going to pick them up this month. I really, really hope that nothing else catches my attention and I really read them. But I'll put them on this device. So like literally I can now like the one on my flash on my laptop. So now they're here. I'll like it's easier for me to click it. So I have those ones, the three books in the Women Who Dare series. I also still want to read Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. It is I think it's a biography. I also want to read Home Before Dark by Riley Sager because now I'm a Riley Sager stan. I love him. And I also want to read The Names by Florence Knapp. I probably should say what these books are about but I haven't read them. So like how am I supposed to know what they're about? I am reading Riley Saga because I love Riley Saga. I'm reading Beverly Jenkins because Lani from Lani's Library is always talking about Beverly Jenkins, and I have to experience that for myself. And then we have The Names by Florence Knapp. This book I have started reading. I started reading it a couple of days ago, but I could not keep going. Oh my god, I did not. Oh, trigger warnings! Like it should have. I think it does have trigger warnings. I probably didn't read them. Like it's not that bad, but I don't think I'm in the state to read this book. I'll cry. I just keep like every time I think about this book, like literally even right now, I feel something. Okay, I feel something, and I can't pick up this book. It's a really like it has such an interesting premise. It's a book about a mother who gives birth to this baby, a son, and there's this like tradition in their family where the son, the firstborn son, gets the name of the father, So it's been going on, but the father is not a very nice man. He's not a very good man. He's actually a very terrible man. That's my opinion. So what happens is the mother doesn't want to give this kid her husband's name because she doesn't want her kid to turn out like a husband. Like she wants a nice, kind, nice little boy, right? So the book goes through has three parts, and the woman gives the child three names. So each part kind of like shows us what life would be like if the child was given this name, you know? So yeah, I've only read the first. I didn't even complete the first chapter. Like it started getting, and I was like, no, I cannot take this. Not right now. Not right now. I don't know why I keep feeling like honestly every time I think about that book because I know, oh my god, the electricity is back. Cool. Because I know what's like bound to happen. I cannot like that man needs to like nobody's I like and then the writing is so graphic actually like the writing of the so like the writing is so graphic and like Florence like explains how like the dude holds her hair and like pulls it and I can feel as if my own hair is being pulled like I couldn't read that book. I'm like wait let me go check my phone. Okay, so the next three books I really want to read are books that I saw Amina recommend. Amina is a YouTuber and her channel is Amina's Not Okay. She's really funny. Oh my god, I just like found her a couple of days ago and oh my god, she's so funny. Oh my god, I love Amina. And so like she recommended three books that I'm about to like talk about and they sounded really interesting, so I got them. So the first one is The Wrath the Dawn. The Wrath, the Dawn by Renee. I'm probably going to say that wrong, so I'm not going to even try. It is a fantasy. I'm pretty sure. I think it's a fantasy. 50% sure it's a fantasy. And the thing that made me so excited about this book is that it is a retelling of what is it retelling of? 100 nights, a million nights. And so the premise of the book is that there's this king, and every day he gets a wife. Okay, he I want to say beds a wife, but I'm not sure if he beds them. But he gets a wife, and he eats them or something. Like we don't really know what happens to the wives, but something happens to the wives, and each day he gets a new wife. And so one this the main character, the main female character, volunteers, like takes herself to the king and decides that she wants to be the next wife. And the king takes her in, and she's going there as like revenge, because like apparently one of her friend was a wife, and now she's like, we don't know where she's at, and the girls that went before her. So she's like, she's going to seek revenge. She's going to, I don't really know what her plan is, but I'm imagining she probably wants to the dude, the king. And so what happens is apparently she uh do I want to say lulls him, seduces him, calms him with stories. And so they spend that night, because like no wife makes it to the next day, to dawn. So no wife makes it to dawn, but like she tells him a story at night, like, yeah. And so they make it to dawn, and then they're like, oh my god, it's dawn. Oh cool. And then she's like, I'll tell you the rest tomorrow night. And I feel like that's what happens. I don't really know, so like I'm going to find out. That's I'm going to read it. And it sounds interesting, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'd like more fighting and less storytelling, but hey, hey, hey. So the next one is To Sar with Love. So it's about a this girl whose parents die, right? And their parents owned a winery. And so she inherits the winery. And so now she's like stuck between following her dreams of, I think, being an artist, or like staying and taking care of the winery, which is, I think, failing or something. I feel like the winery is failing. And so like she's in a very stressful position. She's grieving her parents. She doesn't want to like Nini to take care of the winery, but like she feels like she has to, because she believes it's her parents' dying wish. I'm not sure if she believes or it is, but like I don't know. And she's also wondering if she should follow her dreams of being an artist. Then the main character comes in when this billionaire comes out of nowhere, according to like Amina, because that's what I remember. This billionaire comes to buy the winery because he wants to apparently, like demolish it and build something there. So he comes to buy the winery, and Amina is like, no, not happening. This is my parents' winery. No. And he's like, I know you're miserable here. You don't want to be here. Just give me the winery. I'll give you the money. You can go follow your dreams. And she's like, no, this is my parents' winery. I don't want to leave. So that goes on between them. And then behind the scenes, Amina, I think she joins a dating app or something. I'm not sure. But like she joins somewhere, some sort of social media thing going on. And it's like an anonymous thing. And so she's texting with this man who calls himself Sir, so that's why it's To Sir with Love. And Sir, I'm pretty sure, I feel like we can all tell that Sir is going to be the billionaire. So that feels like it's going to be so cool. It reminds me of this movie I watched a couple days ago, whose name I don't know because I never remember the names of movies. Let me get the name. I remember. It's You've Got Mail. Oh my god, it was such a cute rom com. I watched it a couple of days ago, and it was about like this girl who starts emailing this guy, and like it's anonymous, so they don't know who the other one is. And then she has a bookstore, and it's like it's doing great. It's the only bookstore like around that area, so like people love it. It's cute, it's quaint, it's really pretty. And then this guy brings in his superstore, where it's like about consumerism and shit. So like he brings in his big book superstore, and so everybody's going there. It's like Barnes and Noble, so everybody's going there. They're called like the Fox bookstore or something. So everybody's there. The discounts, the offers, so like this girl's shop or business starts to deteriorate. This is why I don't use big words. And this other guy is like starting to feel bad because he realizes as he's texting this girl, like it's a whole thing, but it's very good. And it kind of reminds me of this book, To Start With Love. And so I'm so excited to get into this book. You should really watch that rom-com. It was really cute. Honestly, I was pissed because the girl did not like, I don't feel like she got her happy ending. I mean, she did, but like a bookstore, what happened? And also like the fun part, like I feel like literally whoever wrote this book must have watched this movie first, because this movie was out in 1998. I don't know when this one came out, but like I'm pretty sure this book is inspired by that movie because it's too similar. Okay, so the next one is By Any Other Name. I literally don't remember what this one was about at all. I think it's an office romance. And yeah, those are the books I hope to read in March. You should also comment down below what you want to read in March or what you think I should read. Because I'm also trying to like expand my reading thing, genres because I only currently read thrillers, only by Riley Saga, uh, middle grade books, and romance. Oh, I'm also trying literary fiction, but like, I also wanted to read Wuthering Heights, but like, I don't think I'm going to get to that one. Yeah, I want to read Wuthering Heights and then like watch the movie because apparently it's cute. Well, apparently nobody likes the movie, but like people like the book. So, oh my god, I have too much. I'm so hungry, so I'm going to go. Bye. Thank you for watching.